Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. We're here in the world headquarters of Valvet Systems with Ted, and he's going to show us the reasoning. He's the inventor of this fabulous product that's called a Little Tuffy. And Ted, tell us a little bit about this pop-up, this sprinkler head here.
Well, these are called Little Tuffy is a sprinkler that we actually make, but in this case too, we also make the replacement pop-up stems. This is the Toro stem right here, as you can tell.
Okay.
And it has a little valve. Everything we make has the little valve in it. This is a Hydro Range stem that I just took out of this sprinkler. This is a Hydro Range sprinkler, the Model 200. And I've replaced it with our stem that fits the Hydro Rain, it fits Orbit, and it fits Rainbird.
And the reason why I brought this over here, because we're going to use these pop-ups in the job that we're doing over in Arcadia. So I talked with Ted, and we're going to retrofit all the stems out of the existing heads, the pop-ups, to his Valvet Systems in-stem flow technology stem, the little valve stem. And so he basically has retrofitted out that stem and put in a new stem with the little valve.
With the little valve replacement. We make them in 4-inch, 6-inch, and 12-inch. 4, 6s, and 12s.
Okay.
And they have the little valve in it. You'll never touch the screw on top of the nozzle again. I don't know whose nozzle that is, but Rainbird or who knows what it is. And then I just shut it down here. I have complete on and off control at each and every sprinkler head. And just like, oh, by the way, I have 93 pounds of pressure here, so that's why I use the channel locks instead of trying to turn it with my hand. And here's your little valve over here. Can you get a shot of that right there? There's the little valve.
Okay.
Okay. I'm fixing it back out here. And with the little valve, I'm able to control the flow completely. One of the main reasons that you want little valves is, first off, for servicing.
I see how the water comes out of there. It's almost like droplets. So if you got 90 pounds of PSI or whatever coming out of there, that water comes out like droplets. It's not like a mist or...
Well, right now I'm just flushing it.
Okay.
So I don't have to go back and forth with the clock on the valve. I don't need remote control. I just shut it up. You got on and off control at each and every sprinkler head.
So that way you can flush the heads out, so you don't have like a rain shower of all these pop-up heads, when you're flushing out the system then, correct?
Yeah. You just go to each head. I shut it down, especially if the head has, debris and stuff in it, and it's causing it to, we flush heads all the time in our business. Everybody knows that. So anyway, I'm just going to turn it back on. And you'll notice, by the way, that I can take this is a 15-foot nozzle. You really don't need any more 5s, 8s, 10s, or 12s anymore. You take the 15-foot nozzle and you can take it all the way down to about 5 or 6 feet.
Wow.
And I can take it all the way back up to its 15 feet. If you'll notice that if I stay right around 15 feet or less, do you notice there's not a drop of misting and fogging?
That's what I was getting at.
Not a drop of misting and fogging. I can get misting or fogging, but I have to turn it up to like 17 or 18 feet. But we typically don't do that. And we guarantee, by the way, no matter how much your pressure is, even if it's 175 pounds of pressure, that if you are under 14 feet, you will not have misting and fogging, no matter what.
Okay.
So then I'm just going to bring it down. Let's say I'm going to bring it down to about 10 feet. And what I'm getting here, by the way, I'm getting higher uniformity because the water, there's a chamber between the little valve and the nozzle. It creates a chamber, and the chamber means that the water is pushed out of the valve, out of the nozzle with less turbulence. That's why we get higher uniformity out of the deal. So
now, sorry to cut you off, but we're running short on the time. But to get more information about your products, where do we go and what do we do?
Go to our website, which is valvetsystems.com, littlevalve.com, or watersavingsprinklers.com.
Perfect. And so you can order these stems and these pop-ups because you have any little Tuffy pop-ups right here available that you can show right quick? There's a big one right there.
No, these are little valves. Remember,
this is a little Tuffy.
There's our 6-inch little Tuffy.
Okay.
All right, and we've got them in 4-inch and 6-inch, but we have the stems for Rainbird, Toro, Hunter, Orbit. We have those available in 4s, 6s, and 12s.
Also, you have shrub heads too, right?
And we have shrub heads and shrub adapters and items like that.
Okay, so if you go to Ted's website, which is again, tell us again, Ted, what it is?
It's watersavingsprinklers.com.
All right, Ed Wallace, Midwest Landscaping, www Unique Environments at world headquarters of Valvet Systems. Thanks for checking it out. Be sure to go to Ted's website and take a hold of this new technology. Save yourself some money, save yourself some water.